Is the Switch 2 a game changer or just Nintendo's attempt to cash in on nostalgia? Let's talk. It's Nintendo that taught us the joy of thumb cramps with the Game Boy, ushered in motion sickness via the Wii, and made us all feel like rock stars with the first Switch. Now they're back with the Switch 2, a console that promises to revolutionize gaming or at least make our wallets a little lighter. So let's dive into the nitty-gritty and see if this new gadget is really worth the hype. At $450, the Switch 2 price is a far cry from the original Switch's modest pricing of $300. Sure, it has a few more bells and whistles and we'll get to those, but is this price leap justified? Some argue the new features are worthy of a premium price tag, but others, not so much. In fact, the big price jump might even discourage new users who prefer the original Switch for its affordability. So, are we getting more than just a price hike with a few extra pixels? Time will tell if the upgrade is enough to appeal to Nintendo loyalists. The Switch 2 is boasting 4K upscaling when docked. It's great in theory, but there's no actual 4K content to match this upscaling feature, so we can say it's like putting a cherry on top of an empty bowl. We've all seen the press releases, but do we really need a 4K label when there's no 4K game to make use of it? But even if there's one later, you need to connect the Switch 2 to a 4K TV to get the full benefits. In a world where OLED screens have become the norm on high-end devices, Nintendo's decision to skip it for the Switch 2 is rather perplexing. OLED displays are all about richer colors, deeper blacks, and battery-saving magic. So, why skip them on a device marketed as a hybrid play-anywhere console? Maybe it's cost-cutting, or maybe it's Nintendo pulling a fast one claiming the updated 7.9-inch LCD is just as good. But in reality, an LCD will never match an OLED one, no matter how hard Nintendo tries to adjust it. You better hold onto your wallets because Nintendo is going full throttle with game prices. For example, Mario Kart World for Switch 2 is coming in at a whopping $80. This isn't just a price increase, it's a straight-up declaration that they are here to grab your money. And don't get me wrong, Mario Kart is fun, but paying $80 for a game most of us have played a dozen times, that's asking a lot. And if this will be the new normal for portable consoles, you might want to start saving now for the next Zelda game because who knows, it could hit $100 before you know it. Nintendo's new magnetic Joy-Con connectors are supposed to be a game changer, but let's not kid ourselves. Magnets and electronics have a rather complicated history. The theory sounds cool, it promises easy attachment and no fiddling with slots. But if these magnetic connectors fail and we've seen controllers break for less, you could be in for a world of hurt. If they last, that's great, but if they don't, we'll be back to the same old problem of faulty controllers. This means we've got a premium price for a broken tech. The Nintendo Switch 2's shiny new features might be tempting, but let's not get carried away with the hype. Between the steep price, the questionable 4K upscaling, the missed opportunity with OLED, expensive games, and the controller gamble, Nintendo's bold move could go one of two ways. It's either going to redefine the portable gaming experience, or we're all going to be looking at the first Switch in fond memory, wondering why we didn't just keep our cash. For now, though, we'll all be watching closely as Nintendo tries to balance innovation with practicality, and maybe, just maybe, Nintendo will learn from its past mistakes.